What is up, YouTube? It's been a while. Normally I give you teams that are good for autoing in Arena, but currently I feel like Tank Auto is still the best auto team out there. So I decided this time to instead show you a team that I feel like is the best manual team right now. Like, it can still work as auto, but then there are some cases where you have to do things differently, so it might be better to put Godkiller 0 on slot 2 and put Upo in slot 1. But basically you just use the fact that light gives you immunity to debuffs, which makes it so Hwaryun for sure strips every buff the enemy has, gives them buff unavailable, Godkiller 0 finishes it, Puhupo just to finish off anything that still survives somehow, and that's basically the idea. Let's see how good it is in practice. For facing tank teams, the reason why I'm using Hwaryun instead of someone like Narinha or Heart Heater is because Hwaryun gives GKZ a buff which makes her better at dealing with tanks. I personally don't have the skin for Godkiller 0. If I did, then I would most probably run a more aggressive, like, you make sure that your Hwaryun procs before your GKZ, then with the skin you can probably one-shot tanks, all tanks. But sadly without the skin I can't test that. Let's see. Actually probably best to do this, because GKZ will die. Oh, he's confused, never mind. I won. But yeah, as you can see, the team works. I haven't really tested it a lot, it's something that I just thought of. So it might not be really the best, that's just my opinion as a player who has barely played these days, but I believe that it's a pretty good team. Let's see, we're facing one of the top... Isn't he... Yeah, I think he's even rank 1 right now. I'm not sure. So if it works against his defense, then confirmed, the attack team is good. Let's see. We do the usual. We don't know if Constant is going to kill Hwaryun. Yeah, I think it's actually best to... Do I leave GKZ for last? Maybe like this. Yeah, this should be better. Sadly, his Heavenly Warlord will be alive thanks to the immortality of Constant. Oh, and I got passive locked because... so Constant removes the buff, yeah, before attacking and before applying the passive lock. That's nasty. But still, thanks to Upuh, we managed to survive this and win the game. Easy peasy. Said he with fear that he almost lost. But yeah, we won. There's also Upuh's passive, which removes enemy buffs, gives them heal unavailable, which makes it even more like harder to not buff unavailable the enemy. I also realized that I didn't show the gears, so if you manage to sit through the first 2 battles, you get the chance to see the actual gears of the team. Rank 1 Endo Relic, so that I can have a turn 1 heal unavailable. Rank 5 Endo Relic, so I can have Light proc his passive. Maximum speed and debuff accuracy, this to apply an extra buff on an extra debuff, so it's harder to remove the buff unavailable to help you against immortality DPS. And I used also the Lidi Relic. If you have the other one that's stronger, that's 5% attack, you should use it. Or if you have the new Fire Relic, you can also use it because there's 3 fire users in the team, so that'll be, I think, 18% attack buff, yeah. So if you have Godkiller 0 skin, the 5% relic from the collab before, the Lidi relic and the fire relic, you can basically make your GKZ one-shot even tanks. Like right now, because I don't have the skin, I might kind of fail, but we're going to see. Let's see. I should place GKZ here so that Mash Lime doesn't lower the extent of the buffs. If my GKZ was faster than the enemy Mash Lime, I would have used GKZ first. And also this video is getting quite long, so I think that after this battle I'm going to end it. As you see, I actually... Yes, since Quarion didn't proc, but that's also the reason why we have Demet as a commander. So as long as they're not running Wave Relic on Lifeguard Poo, they should die. And the heal unavailable from Poo makes it so they don't get revived with any HP. Let's see, this, and this. And we should win, see. Or maybe not. Never mind. Well, still it's a decent team.